very successful team, a very proud mum and ambassador of our company. She has been a national vice president since 2017.
Fiona has spoken at multiple training events internationally. She has achieved 23 AIT trips, 2 Tiffany Jewellery Incentive trips, MVP Challenge trip, ACE Award, and achieved her DM Achieve Award every month for the last 15 years.
Fiona was awarded the prestigious Spirit of Arbonne Award at this year's and we know she's going to give you practical, motivational, stake in the ground kind of talk, like it's going to be epic. And we can't wait to welcome her to the stage. To be a keynote, like, it's the thing, right? So let's be on our feet, upstanding for Fiona!
Beautiful Arbonne family. I'm so proud to be here with every one of you today. Thank you Arbonne UK for this incredible opportunity to be your keynote speaker. I'm feeling humbled, proud, and honestly super excited to share almost 18 years of experience with everyone to help give you the tools, mindset, and golden nuggets that you can start applying straight away to your business and your life. It is important to mention that my journey is my unique story, and to see what is typical when building an Arbonne business, guess what? Go to Arbonne. You got it. All right, now, if this is your first Arbonne Advantage Conference, please stand up. Stand up. Round of applause. I see you, I honor you, and I'm so proud and excited for the decision you made to be here today. That choice is the first step in shaping a future you haven't even dared to imagine yet. Thank you guys. Sit down. So, all the trainers today have been absolutely fabulous, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you. And I'm here to build on what they have shared, what I believe is one of the most greatest truths in our business. And that is, open everything and attached to nothing. Why that quote? Because in this business, in life, and in your own evolution, you need to build a bulletproof mindset. People will misunderstand you. They will judge you. Even now, almost 18 years in, people say to me, well, they ask my friends, is Fiona still doing that thing? Hell yeah! I'm still doing that thing, and I'm doing it with fire, purpose, passion, and love, and pride. At the beginning of your Arbonne journey, you are at your most vulnerable. You are still seeking validation, connection, acceptance, often from the outside world. But the truth is, the real belief comes from within. Work closely with your sponsor Be a sponge. Invest in your time and energy in learning materials, go to events like today, and really get into personal development. Learn the profession of network marketing. This isn't the time to reinvent the wheel. It's the time to be the best copycat. Yes, you are an independent consultant, but if you want to emulate those who've already succeeded, you must be coachable. So another great quote from Wayne Dyer is ego stands for edge God out. And I have seen too many consultants leave this business at every level because their ego outgrew their purpose. They forgot why they started. Let that never be you. So, I was deeply honored to receive the Spirit of Arbonne Award this year at our global in Vegas, a goal that I have secretly dreamed about since my first GTC in 2008. I've reflected deeply on how that happened, and it all comes down to culture and character. Let me take you back. So, I met my sponsor, as was said before, while visiting my sister in North Carolina. I was helping her with her newborn while her husband was deployed to Afghanistan. I officially launched in the UK in November 2007, and for a long time I was completely alone in my business, or my upline in the US, but not defeated. I have the oldest active ID in the UK, 44000032. And I showed up ready. So I served 8 years in the British military. And this taught me to lead, not with position, but with heart. In the army, we saluted the Queen's Commission, but true respect was earned by the individuals who genuinely cared about their people. They wanted the best for their people, understood their people, including their strengths and their weaknesses. So I made 2 commitments when I started. Number 1, I was going to lead from the front. I would never ask my team to do something I wasn't also going to achieve. 2, I was going to be the most approachable leader possible. It did not matter that person's team or title. Okay, so this was such an honor to receive this beautiful note. It says, I walked out of training to get some water, and I noticed the beautiful Fiona Forestell was getting water in front of me. I said hello in the most starstruck way, knowing she is Arbonne royalty. She was so kind, genuine, and she asked me my name, where I was from, and if I'd earned AIT before. I told her it was my first trip. She put her hands on my shoulders and looked me right in the eyes. She said, congratulations, Gillian. Well done. Soak this all in, it's yours. She had no idea how I was feeling in my life and in my business, but she was kind. Not because she has to be, but because this is who she is. I have never forgotten her kind words when I truly needed to hear them most. Wow. Remember, no one is beneath or above you. Titles do not matter. Integrity does. I was belittled in my early days. Not just outside the business, but from people within it too. That's not okay. Let's all uphold the vision our founder had. When I dreamt of Arbonne, I want to do it in his accent, I've heard it so many times. I wanted to become a place where people could flourish. Where's Jan? Somewhere, his son. Where are you? Yay! Everybody, stand up, please, and give Jan a really big thank you. Why is it that your Arbonne family can sometimes feel better than your own family? Okay, so think about the type of leader that you want to become. Even if you are a team of one, you are a leader of yourself. Okay, so look at the slide above and write down 5 leadership qualities that jump out at you. Okay, so did you guys notice the difference between leaders versus managers? I would like us all to stay in the leadership side of our business rather than the manager side of our business. All of these leadership qualities are important, but for me, number 18 jumps out, where it says, oh, 18's not on there. Okay. 18 says, basically on the manager side where it says my downline. And the reason that jumps out at me is because Rita Davenport, who was our president for over 20 years in Arbonne, she would never say people are below you. It's not your downline. It's your success line. Your success line, and I love that. So, we are not managers. We are not here to oversee. We are here to do the do, to enroll new people, to sell, like Nikki said. Where is he? So big. To build. And if you stop doing those things, you stop leading. Remember, how you do one thing is how you do everything. Successful people stay the course, aligned with their values. People leave jobs. People will also leave your business. That's okay. Your job is to stay rooted in your values. Okay, so take a look at this slide. Cheers! We're doing that tonight. All right, so I have been thinking a lot lately about growth, not just in business, but in who we are as people. And I want to talk today not about how perfect we need to be, but really about how honest we're willing to be about where we've been, where we're going, and who we want to become. So let's be real. None of us started our Arbonne business with it all figured out, right? Some of us came here carrying past mistakes, doubts, fears. Some of us have said or done things we wish we could take back. And many of us have felt the sting of judgment from others or from ourselves. But here's the power in this room. We all believe in growth. We all believe in taking ownership of our own story. With the Arbonne business opportunity, your path does not define your future. Your decisions do. And while we're all learning and evolving, it's also important to recognize that growth isn't just about positivity. It's about boundaries. It's about stepping away from energy that no longer aligns with who you are becoming. That means sometimes letting go, not out of resentment, but out of self-respect. Not everyone will understand your vision. Not everyone will cheer for your journey. But here's the truth. You don't need their permission. You need your belief. And that belief begins with your thoughts. What you think matters. What you speak over your life matters. Your energy matters. Choose you. Choose your vision. Choose to think thoughts that empower you. This isn't just about the business, guys. It's about becoming. If the Arbonne business opportunity is the vehicle, then that would make you the driver. So drive forward with intention, with heart, and the kind of belief that can change everything. Because when we lead ourselves with grace, courage, and integrity, we give others permission to do the same. I started my business, like Claire said, in November 2007, promoted to district manager in the first month. And then I stayed a team of one for 2 years, 2 months. I was counting it, you know. In that time, as I said, my whole upline was in the States. Every single person in my direct upline, that meant my national vice president, my executive regional vice president, my regional vice president, and my area manager left Arbonne for another multi-level marketing company. I had no idea what I was doing at the beginning. I don't think any of us did. But I kept going. I eventually promoted to area manager, a team of one with over 450 preferred clients. I was doing 10 to 12 home parties a month. Thank you. Selling full price products. Yeah. And I was having fun. In fact, sometimes people say this business, and I'd be like, is it a business? I'm just having the best time of my life, like, I guess. But I didn't yet have a tangible system at that time. I was on my own, and that did delay my growth. When I promoted to regional vice president, I didn't have anyone to give me the keys to my car. So where's Hetty? National vice president. I borrowed her, and she gave me the keys to my car. Thank you. Okay, so it took me 10 years to reach nation. But guess what? The view from the top is the same, no matter how long it takes you to get there. So life is all about timing. But you also get to decide when your timing begins by putting, guess what, this is my famous saying now.
Stake in the ground!
Yes! I mean, it's a sword, but it's a stake, right? You're staking the ground. Put this down. I might do damage with it. Okay, excuses are exit signs that take us off the road of progress. You never conquer the mountain. You only conquer yourself. And that is the most important leadership journey each of us must take. In May 2024, I moved to Canada, knowing only my husband, who, yes, I did meet him at Vegas airport, not joking. I have since built a new team of 25 Canadian independent consultants. And the reason why is I prioritized my business. Okay, have a read of the slide. It can be man too as well, by the way. So for years I've spent most of my time developing self-discipline in the areas of my strengths because they complement my purpose when I'm working within my why. This allows me to be motivated long after the first rush of enthusiasm and excitement wears off. I guess you can call it why power. It can carry you forward when the willpower is not enough. And I highly encourage you to also work on this. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. You have something special to give. Don't ever downplay that. So this year's GTC theme was Make a Difference. And let me remind you, you are never too small to make a difference. Try sleeping in a room with a mosquito for one night. So, since March 2010, I've achieved a District Manager Achiever Award multiple times. And as Executive National Vice President Debbie Neal says, I don't say that to impress you, I say that to impress upon you. You must show up every single day. Your confidence and your self-worth are built from follow through, yeah? Your self-worth is built from follow through. If you say you are going to do something, do it. Otherwise, it chips away at your soul. You are always going to be judged. That's life. You walk into a room with 30 people, and guess what? 30 opinions will be formed about you. That's out of your control. But what is in your control is how you show up. Make your bed. Meditate. Use your arbonne products. Do your DMO. We've heard about it so many times today, your daily method of operation, like a soldier. Is it hard? At times, yes. But is it worth it? Absolutely. You will have a defining moment, maybe today, when you draw a line in the sand and say, no more. I was made for more than this. And that's the laser focus that moves mountains. That's what took me from questioning how on earth, like actually feeling sick, am I going to find 192,000 QV qualifying volume, to promote to National Vice President at the time, to qualifying vibration. Who do I need to become? The answer, a person with vision, a person with vibration, and a person with belief. And that's when it hit me. For things to change, you have to change. So again, our former president, Rita Danport, once said, Arbonne is a personal growth company disguised as a skincare company. I became obsessed with personal development. By the way, I didn't read a personal development book for 5 years, 5 months. I didn't know I had to. And when I started, 6 weeks later, I was driving my white Mercedes. But I didn't just read books, I became the book. So, the gap between regional vice president and national vice president. I decided, put my stake in the ground, that I was going to read a book, and not just read the book, tick it off, 10 pages a day, whatever. I was going to become the book. So, it was the book called Working with the Law by Raymond Hollywell. I read chapter 1 every single day for a month. And at the same time, I listened to a reflection of the chapter by Bob Proctor and Mary Morrissey every single day on my run for a month. Month 2, I read chapter 2 every single day for a month, and I listened to chapter 2 being reviewed on my run every single day for a month. This went on for 14 months until I finished that book. But guess what? I became the book. Because, and this changed my life. I closed the gap. Repetition builds mastery. Socrates says, the key to learning is remembering. The art of learning is repetition. Are you able to remember the name and author of the book you read 3 books ago? And most importantly, what golden nugget have you taken and implemented into your life? So this is just a slide of all the books we've read on our book club. We're on 19 books. When I started the book club in November 2000 to pave it forward in COVID, I wanted to give back. I opened it to every single person in Arbonne, any country. I asked everyone to read the same chapter of the book every day for 1 week before reviewing it together. Together we have grown, adapted, learned, laughed, cried, and created a safe space in our community for people to feel respected, heard, and celebrated, which is also an extension of our team, and I am so proud of each and every one. So shout out to my gorgeous team. Where are you? And the book club people in the room too. Okay, so this poem. Okay, it's quite long. Actually, where's my issue now? Where is it? Oh, it fell down, thank you. Did it just fall down then or before? Just before, okay. I could now bend down with this and... Nothing broke or pinged off or whatever. Okay, so one of my favorite, actually I'm going to stand here and read it. One of my favorite poems is The Man in the Arena, written and read by actually Theodore Roosevelt in 1910, and also by Nelson Mandela at the 1995 World Cup rugby game, the first black and white rugby match in South Africa after apartheid. And this is why I love it. So I'll read it out. I didn't get to practice this bit before, so... Alright, here we go. So, it is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds? Who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause? Who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement? And who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither knew victory nor defeat. Love it. So, I shall not chop off your head, whoever. Okay, that's you. I want you to stop and think about your purpose on this earth. Even the word earth, when rearranged, spells heart. We are all the results of thousands of lives, choices, and sacrifices. Okay, this is mind-blowing, guys. Over 400 years, 4,094 of your ancestors came together for you to exist.
In order to be born, you needed 2 parents, 4 grandparents, 8 great-grandparents, 16 great-great-grandparents, 32 third-great-grandparents, 64 fourth-great-grandparents, 128 fifth-great-grandparents, 256 sixth-great-grandparents, 512 seventh-great-grandparents, 1,024 eighth-great-grandparents, and 2,048 ninth-great-grandparents. Over the past 12 generations, spanning approximately 400 years, you needed a total of 4,094 ancestors to come into existence. We are the result of thousands of lives, choices, and sacrifices that came before us. This reminds us how precious and unique our existence is. A gift shaped by generations of ancestors. Honor their legacy by living with purpose and gratitude.
Danny Wells, your great-great-great-great-great-grandchildren will still be talking about you.
Yes,
Okay, honor them all by living with purpose and gratitude. Stand tall. Stand proud. And never, ever forget where you came from. I salute you, every single one of you, as you go out and start working toward creating the life that you were born to live. Thank you.
And the hair as well, I love it. That's so good. So many incredible points. Like, yeah.
Who has had an amazing day today? It's been so good. It's been so good. I really hope you come away from today being like, I can friggin' do this. If this person or this person, whoever you relate to the most, can do this, then why not you?